Replay? Is that the replay? Game so big they're playing it twice on free television. Damn, they playing that game twice. Not normal, guys. That shit doesn't happen. That doesn't happen. Oh, that's a nice selection. Nice selection. The 49ers game was so bad that they're playing it twice on television so everybody can see how bad it was. They don't usually do that. Okay. Yeah. All right. Traffic going home in San Francisco. Yo, losers! Why did... The San Francisco Raiders were always the better team. San Francisco forced Oakland out like Pittsburgh forced the Spartans to move to Detroit because Spartans were too close to Pittsburgh and they couldn't sell tickets to a single Steeler game because everybody's going to go watch that Spartan game. And the Spartans were world champs and the Steelers were shit lickers. Shit lickers football. That sounds nice. I'll call them that. Not normal. Pit, shit rhymes with pit. I don't have to be nice. They're as belligerent as possible. They just want to hit me in the mouth. That's the only motto. Is just, which is not a football move. You wear a face guard to protect your mouth. Mike Tomlin. Yeah, I'm calling you out for ghetto language and appealing to the lowest common denominator. That's why I'm not a Steelers fan. But damn it, I had to be in the Army with the first sergeant who was. Damn it. That was rough. That's just life. You can't just be a passive Steeler fan. You have to fly the towel. The Steelers have never beaten the Bengals in a meaningful game. Okay, one playoff game. Carson Palmer. They got Carson Palmer. But Carson Palmer is a sorry sack of shit. He actually held out. When I was in Cincinnati, Palmer and Dalton were both on the roster, and everything turned out just fine. What's the difference between sitting around with Jimmy Garoppolo on the roster and Josh Jacobs, who would end up taking the majority of the snaps in Josh Jacobs? 49ers don't even want to talk about who actually played in the game. Josh Jacobs is still in the league. You'd be sleeping on Josh Jacobs. He has the 49er playbook. It's not about Brandon Allen is here to spy on it. The shit already got leaked last year. Josh Allen is the most relevant 49er quarterback since Jeff Garcia was a free agent, because Josh Allen actually got a job when he left. None of these other 49ers are going to be in the league. They'll be like Mason Rudolph, looking really good in practice. And I like Mason. but not as a prospect. I wouldn't develop him. I like him as a member of the Masons. Oh, you are not just born Mason. Your parents deliberately raised you a Mason. Names aren't random unless you're abandoned. I mean, names are just not random in football. No, names are not random in football. Use stage names. Check out my IMDb. You can't say that. Where's your IMDb? You're not an actor. I didn't make my IMDb because I'm an actor. They made it for me. You get booked. And booked enough shit happens. I got one credit on but that is enough. And that credit is the only time I ever get killed on film. That's my death scene. They're very nice of them. So, I've seen it. I don't even have a copy. Man, that's nothing, man. We're complaining about Charlie Brown. I really hope the Browns are. I hope Ohio gets to the Super Bowl. Yeah, I'm having a hard time saying that Cincinnati will make it this year, because realistically, when the work's been put in and the expectations and that D-line that they talk about, I couldn't name one guy. Myles Garrett. I mean, Myles Garrett is fucking good. Okay, he's not a fucking living with his. He's a little brother of Nick. I mean, Joey Bosa is my favorite Bosa. He's actually good, and I mean, if you can't get both Bosas on one team, why would you want to have one of them on the 49ers? Obviously, the Chargers, who are not in a win now mode, have not been shopping Nick Bosa. Now, you can't get the 49ers to pay for both of those guys. They're just going to bankrupt. Which is like Shaq. When you're paying Shaq to play for Cleveland, he's not even going to be there. He's going to fly in for every game, talking about he's in Shaq shape. And they made the playoffs. He was cruising, trying to pull off some dumb Nike shit. Oh, wow. I mean, that Raider game wasn't very close because the 49ers kickers left 6 points on the field. Okay. I mean, the game should have been. There's not a single 49er fan that can accept a single field goal should have missed. What do they call him? Robbie Gould. Robbie Gould left. Jake Moody. He's looking all fucked up. You can bring this guy back. Hey, you good old boys from Michigan, go. Weird things that happen in Michigan, like guys that get cut come out here because you're Jim Harbaugh's friend. Now, I've personally been to a game and I've seen Jim Harbaugh play quarterback. He was washed up already. That was 93. Then he went down to the Colts after leaving the rent, trying to keep the Bears up. I mean, Mike Ditka would have probably stayed with the Bears if Jim Harbaugh wasn't obviously doing dumb shit. The greatest loser. I mean, he's from Michigan, and he tried to be a Bear. He tried to play for Chicago. Why? Why? He couldn't. You tell me he couldn't play for Detroit? Rodney Peete? I've seen Rodney Peete play in person. You think Rodney Peete? You know what? Rodney Peete is a better quarterback than any Harbaugh, because he left it all on the field. He's not fucking scheming, trying to do something else. Because as a player, he was a loser, and he's sucking up. He's paying his kicker more than Lamar Jackson. Just say it. Just say it. You're paying the kicker more than Lamar Jackson. That's what the Ravens are doing. What are you doing? What is he, the coach's son? Yeah. Every kicker is a coach's son. Is he good? I have to remember his name. Justin Tucker? Wasn't good enough. They didn't blame him in the... Yeah. He's on the take. He's sucking up $100 million. They have rats in it. They have the rats in the locker room, the filthiest locker rooms in the league. Bloody. What do they call it? The report that came out about locker rooms right during COVID. All the players who couldn't get to work were rated what they were. What sucks about going to work? And they were like, man, they don't do any laundry here at Baltimore. And after the game, it's just bandages and blood everywhere and nobody cleaning, and they got rats. So they ain't saying that about Cincinnati. I'm just saying. They can win the Super Bowl, but they're still living in filth. Giant food deserts. People shouldn't be cooking rice at home. You should go somewhere and buy your cup of rice. I don't even eat rice, but it's not that hard to keep a cup of noodle for less than $3. Because we're gonna see the prices in the store right now. I think I'm packing $11.60 for my dinner. I have my can of beans at home, so nice. It's gonna be good. Last night I had General Chow's chicken and potatoes. Picked up 5 items for $9.95, with an average price of $1.99 per item. The most expensive item was $6. Marked in half. That's good pricing. Now I don't always come here, but I wanted to go live and wanted to go live like normal. Say I'm happy. Raiders. I like the Raiders. They just have problems. They do need a new owner. I wouldn't mind having some direction in the company. Mr. Davis, I was born in Pasadena. I understand, somebody has to welcome you back in time. If you traveled back in time, would you even know who was there? And are they welcoming you? Who knows? In the afterlife, I'm rushing at grandma. Woo-wee. Then I might whoop my grandpa, and I'll high five my dad. I'll see what mom's doing. Find Benitez, Santiago Vega. That's my mission in the afterlife. And my ex-wife's so young, she'll have to bump into me. My daughter better come out after me, not before. I'm not going there today. Okay. Inside, Safeway. says bean burrito and there's corn dog inside, and it's $5, which is really incorrect. I'm packing. I got the 10 nuggets. It's 20 piece nugget for $3.50, which is nuggets. Milk check. Like I need milk. I'll get a government milk tomorrow, man. What are you talking about? My Crystal Creamery. It'll be tomorrow. Yeah, I knew today I wouldn't pay for milk before I got here. I'll drink some of that Portland stuff. I need to buy tortilla chips. Which they sell out quick on here. I want to get a red bag. This rack sells out really quick because they're only $2.50. Those are the ones that come from I eat tortilla chips so fast. I don't want to buy them. Because I just decided I wasn't eating that today. Yeah. These come from Portland. Or at least I think.
Zero.
Yeah, my door closed behind me. Double checking this. Gross looking stuff. What I got last night was okay. What is that? That's $4 chicken. I don't want to pay $4.40 for rubber chicken. Wish they had good bread, but they don't have what I like. You know, dinner rolls. Stuff with real butter. Nope. Nice lemon pie, 99 cents. I can have that. I can have that. So my bill's $2. Look at that. If I come here, I buy one. Because I only have one left at home. Now I'm looking at Chef Boyardee like, really don't like to eat that stuff. I just ate that stuff and didn't enjoy it. Yeah, I don't eat Chef Boyardee or SpaghettiOs or shit like that. I eat smoked oysters, and that's what I want. I was looking at them last time. I got one drink, I got some fish, I got some beans, I got a pie, I got chicken. 5 things. Is it gonna be under 5? Is it gonna be an average? What's the average gonna be? Do I want anything else? This store sucks. Hey, but all stores suck. This down here, ice cream. Looking at ice cream, potato salad. I'm eating chicken nuggets. I should just buy tortilla chips. Should buy red. It's alright. These come from Van Horn, Oregon.
Because he didn't have his ID. No ID. How's it going, man?
Right.
No.
He has to have a passport, right? Oh, he's an idiot. That guy's an idiot.
But he's like, I got this paper.
Oh, no, he...
No bag.
No bad.
I can carry it. It's a lot to carry, but I'm gonna have to carry it, right?
All right.
$18. What the hell did I shop on?
I don't know. I was about to text him like, hey bro, did everything work out good?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll text him now.
Yeah, I know, right?
18.
That's crazy.
This is do 350. That should be 5, 6, 7, 3.
Were these
You're right. Okay,
50%?
then now I see the discount went through. It's 14. We're good. We're good. I was looking at $18.95. I was like,
Right, that's not a number.
I want to save money.
That's
Okay.
Okay. Hey, I just need a price check on this one. The member price.
For half a minute.
Okay. Card saves 21. So $21.99. The card saves $4.
So it's $21.99 the same
Minus
way.
$4. Here's the price.
14. But one can of beans is not for today. So we're in a $12 range for my dinner, and I brought $11.50. So I only went $1 over budget. So I got the 15-ounce gluten-free. These are the damn fucking good ones too. The other ones from Dallas come in 3 flavors: red, white, and yellow. And I always get confused if I should buy yellow corn chips or white corn chips. But the red bag is like labeled restaurant chips. And those are good. Yeah. Now my hands are full, and it's time to start smoking again. Radio. I'm gonna go home. Hands free is plugged into the wall. My Sony radio gonna tell me all the boo-hoo 49ers suck all night, all week. Get ready for Denver. Then the Chargers and the real good and Bosa will actually be playing here. Wow, Joey Bosa's gonna play in San Francisco. Yeah, Nick Bosa's not. That would be just funny. I mean, this is a prediction, so I don't always think that in depth. Maybe I always do think that. Used to be rats in this park. I made rat videos when I first got here. There haven't been many rats. When Baltimore can handle what we did. They could be as good as they beat us in the Super Bowl, so we're not gonna help them clean their shit. You think you can win forever with all these quarterbacks and their 80% win rates? And Jimmy G, he's 80% win rate, the same as Lamar Jackson, same as Patrick Mahomes. Joe Burrow's a loser. Honestly, I really think that Cleveland will have a better year. If they don't tie the first game, I'll be disappointed because on paper, it's basically a tie already. Maybe the Cleveland's wide receivers aren't very good, but they say the Saints have too many players that are actually good enough to play, and the 49ers have the worst backups. Nobody is good enough to play on any team except the 49ers. That's why you're here, because you're some kind of mental midget like some fucking ass fuckboy Brock Purdy, who's just here to make a mockery out of the entire system. He is still Mr. Irrelevant. This is like Ricky Henderson talking about himself. This is like using the third person. Because you can't face reality. Could you imagine Austrian painter actually saying his name? He's not even... What a good time. 32 minutes, headed home. Store was kind of slow. Oh, okay. The next game is to Cleveland. Week 2 is kind of chill. The Atlanta Falcons are in Cincinnati. Week 3, Rams and Chargers. I don't really... okay, week 3 is... pardon me. 49ers and Chargers. But week 3 is Jets and Giants. Because the Chargers just knocked off the Rams. The Rams will win if they need to win. This is the sad thing. The Rams might only be a 2-win team, but they're going to beat the 49ers. That's a realistic... This is what a realistic... You have 17 games to look at, and you're going to... The way people learn to cover sports from the professionals is really bad. And Jay Reason is the best show because his views and opinions reflect the chat as he reads it. An actual live show about football where they have more than have more viewers than every other channel. I didn't watch him this weekend. We swung through a channel. But, I didn't. I gave him my pick. I vote in his poll. On a Sunday, I'm prone to watch new products, like to see new streamers trying to shoutcast, as Total Biscuit would call it, shoutcasting. Nobody knew what a shoutcaster was until Total Biscuit. Another sorry sack of shit that would be happy if Cataclysm never came out on private servers. You just can't say that type of things about people. He was the self-titled cynical Brit, Total Halibut, Total Biscuit. If you don't know who Total Halibut is, and you still want to argue with me about Total Biscuit, you just weren't listening to the radio. Couldn't understand what he's saying. Looking over my shoulder. Is that my neighbor? I don't think beating people with nothing to lose is people are watching football in San Francisco. They're seeing highlights, and it's not the 49ers. Man, they're watching Buffalo Bills in there, man. Man, they're watching it. These 49er fans. The biggest win I've ever seen them have was when they took the preseason opener versus the Cowboys. They haven't won anything since. Dak Prescott is still the starter. Heck, DeMarcus Ware just made it in the damn Hall of Fame. Damn, bro. Oh, Microsoft. There you are. Microsoft. There's a Mexican restaurant right across the street at Microsoft. That's where I eat. Yeah, I eat the same shit they do. I can see it right now. They only open for lunch. Ain't no dinner restaurant. Eating out is for losers. If you work at Microsoft, you eat at home with the family and the kids, or you get PTSD. You know, I was a lot more educated by my dad than many people understand. But I know my dad liked talking to me. He just didn't like me. He could describe a chauvinistic lifestyle as idealistic. We'd watch black and white television. That's how old I am. I had black and white Nintendo games. Underrated. Very underrated. Kid Icarus on black and white. Pretty good game. You can see, the bat. Yeah, it's a good game. Playing on black and white is like it's like amazing. Everybody should play on black and white. It was a shame they abandoned the technology. It's my front door. I'm going straight back in. I'm gonna drop the phone on, turn on my radio, eat 20 chicken nuggets. The door's gonna open. Thank you. Is that football game still on in the kitchen? I don't know. I hope is the replay. That was my neighbor with his guitar coming off. Back to the radio. And I'm going to zoom in on it and infringe on the copyright broadcast of the logo. I'm going to use the shield for my own personal agenda to blame Jeb York for the Raiders leaving Howard Terminal. That makes me the bad name. Give Berkeley what they want. Kneel to Berkeley. Not Stanford. Stanford is in the ashes.